All right, we're here with Sometimes Why for the Live It Out Loud program 2023. And first of all, Sometimes Why, I would love to hear how you chose your band name, what it means to you.
I told my bandmates this like 10 minutes ago. Basically, so one night we're making a list of band names for our band. And the night before, I was at a bonfire, and for some reason, my friend and I were talking about vowels, and I was like, oh yeah, A-E-I-O-U, and Sometimes Why. And then I was like, oh, that'd be a good band name. And then the next night we had our call and talked about what name we wanted. And that's the one we went with.
Yeah, for the longest time we were calling ourselves the Skinny White Boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Skinny White Boys.
Yeah.
Well, in our
That'd be
Discord server.
Side
Yeah.
name.
It's fun. Skinny
Yes.
White Boys.
Yeah.
Skinny White Boys.
I do love that, though. That suddenly it makes sense, and sometimes why. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Vowels.
Yeah. Well, so what about influences for your music, for just individually, the
God.
way that you perform, what you like to write, or the songs that you've chosen in the program?
Well, when it comes to musical influences, it's, big band, so we all bring something to the table. Hudson over here is super funk and brings that kind of aspect to when he's playing piano. Wyatt over there really loves Metallica, so he brings that to the to the table, and it's really fun. It's bringing a whole different kind of new sound,
so many
experimental,
backgrounds.
call ourselves.
Bringing multiple genres into one.
Yeah, for me, I think Metallica is definitely what got me into guitar. But as I've developed more, I mean, the original song we have is definitely very
Different
Metallica.
Metallica.
It's
Yeah.
very Metallica.
But which I wrote. But I really enjoy blues and country and more slow stuff. I haven't really been able to show that much throughout the program, but I think we're all kind of all over the place. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Personally, when I'm writing music solo, take a lot of inspiration from more softer alternative kind of. So Elliott Smith is a big one. But yeah, in terms of I'm kind of all over the place, honestly. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it, and regardless, music is just inspiring. So
With 6 folks, sometimes 7, right?
Sometimes.
And with such a broad range of influences, how is it to come together and write a song? Did you write just one, or did you write a couple of them, or how did that go?
We accidentally come up with songs.
Yeah.
it's kind of just a
We tried to do-
jam session.
Fall out on
So.
the
Yeah,
stage.
we
just
tried
be
to do we tried to do 2 songs, but ended up sticking with our one, which
We just wanted to perfect the Wyatt's original.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
we almost accidentally made a third.
Yeah, we just get to rehearsal and just start jamming and oh, that sounds cool. That could be another original song.
Our
And then-
recordings on our phones are an
Yeah,
absolute disaster.
So many,
Yeah.
so many demos.
Wait, we got 6 demos now, right? 6 or 5.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. And
Yeah, and for the first original, it was actually the first riff was created 2 years ago. When I had first started playing guitar, I was just getting into it, and it was it was in a band called the Hump Tulips. We never really got very far, but it's been I just showed up to the first practice. I was like, okay, here's an original song I want to perform for this program. What do you guys think? And that's what we ended up doing.
And they dug in.
It
Okay.
sounded really cool.
it changed a lot since he first showed it, though.
Yeah.
It changed, it's
Oh, yeah.
not even the same song.
In a
You could
really
probably play the
good-
same
Then
exact
you-
song
surprising
and
way.
be unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed a lot, which is actually really cool because we all added our own flair to it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the beauty of being in a group. I think that community, and you bring different things, and then things become beyond what we imagine, right? Outside of what we had thought they would be.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about not influences, but an experience or something that occurred to you this year that you think will affect you as you'll carry forward as a musician from the Live It Out Loud program?
I'd say just how much work goes into being in a band, but it's so worth it too. Once you're at the performances and playing on stage, all that hard work leading up to that is just it feels really cool.
Yeah, I think just actually experiencing playing with people who are experienced musicians. None of us have been playing for the same amount of time. Since we don't have a bassist assigned necessarily, I have never really like dedicatedly played bass before, and picked it up and was like, this is what I have to do. And like, really nice surprise. Like, I wouldn't have ever like necessarily put that much work into it. But yeah, just like kind of seeing like different perspectives on things and not having to write alone, and like have other input, because it's hard to keep ideas flowing sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And you saw a spot in the group where there was something that really needed to come out, and so you stepped into that as a bassist, right?
Yeah, we've been splitting the bass role.
Yeah, neither of us
that's right, you switched
even
back and
played
forth.
bass before the program, so we're
Yeah.
just like, well, we got 3
Jumping in.
guitarists. Let's
Someone
not
had to
try.
switch.
Yeah.
Just have bass.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been chaotic with
But-
the guitarists.
Yeah. I was disqualified because I didn't own a bass.
Yeah. But I'd say, like, for an experience that will stick with me is probably during our practices. Like, when we every single sometimes why practice, we always set aside some time to get the sillies out.
Yep.
Yeah.
We run around
necessary.
and just like have a
Practice.
bunch of fun, because otherwise there's just
Nothing
it feels like
gets
there's
done.
nothing gets done. It feels like, to me, it feels like there's always like a tension in the room, you know, like where it's like, oh, we gotta
It's harder to
get
just
this,
like rock
you know?
out and
You gotta
Yeah.
think of something.
Yeah.
Come on,
get
let's
the
go.
stage
rock
presence
out.
down. Yeah.
We lose
Our,
focus.
20
Yeah.
to 30 minute break every practice, where we just go out and lay on the ground and just talk.
Yeah. Just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And to get
Yeah.
to know each other. Yeah.
So you all have developed a process in your practice, in your rehearsal,
Yeah.
Yes.
to kind of bring your focus in, to get out the part of you that just wants to, be distracted or talk about Tuesday lunch or I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
so that you're there for music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, to have it be a structured process that allows you to be there for what you're there for.
Yeah. And-
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's been really fun. And what I like about it is like we all, when we practice on stage, like at rehearsal, we all like bring a lot of energy to the room, and then like it translates onto stage, and like I feel really comfortable on stage now
Yeah.
because of that.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been really good experience being on stage with this band.
Yeah, because with our first show, personally, I felt like it was like very stiff because we haven't been on stage as a band before. But as time went on, we got more like energetic and just like a lot more like performance. That's not a word. During rehearsals, that stage just feels like another rehearsal room.
Perfect. Yeah. And you get to be on stage tomorrow afternoon at the Spanish Ballroom.
Woohoo!
And sometimes why. Thank you so much for being a part of the program, bringing what you bring, and sharing it with each other and with all of us for Live It Out Loud 2023.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.